Hey guys, welcome back. I'm excited. I'm going to be doing an assumptions video because one of my favorite YouTubers, Savannah Lewie. Hey everyone. She did one and I was like, you know what? That was so cute. And so I'm gonna do one. It might not be as cute, but you know, first assumption is from my dear friend Hannah. You will homeschool your kids. She is correct. That is an accurate assumption. I am totally planning on homeschooling my kids. I was homeschooled and I love it. I love the possibilities. I love the opportunities. I love the freedom. I just love the whole thing. And especially I think with Tim and I's lifestyle, it's going to fit in really good because we both work from home and like if we're home, I want to be schooling. You know, I'd understand if we were both working outside of the home. But because we both work at home, I think that it's definitely always been a desire. And now I have the environment to be able to do that. So yes, I want to homeschool. You will always be vegan. So I had like a couple vegan ones. Yes, that is a correct assumption. I am vegan. I have no plans of ever going back. I love eating plant-based. Love. I love, ever since I started, I just have been on this nutrition journey. I just love it so much. I told Tim that I'm really looking into taking some nutrition courses to get like certificates in nutrition. I just love it so much. Actually, I just launched a new Instagram called Francie Food Journal. If you guys want to follow me, I'm basically just talking about spirit, soul, and body, and then also our stewardship of the earth and what that looks like. So yeah, you guys can follow me over there if you're interested in health and nutrition. All the things that I post, the recipes are plant-based, but that doesn't mean you can't follow.
No vegan diet, no vegan powers.
My husband said, you know what happens when you assume. Oh, this wasn't as nice. Thanks, Micah. He said, you custom ordered your kid online somehow. Like legit, our kid is kind of perfect. I love Claire so much. I just can't. She is wonderful. I assume you like Ohio State. Yes, I am a Buckeye, born and raised in the heart of Ohio, in the heart of America. I love football. Started doing fantasy a couple years ago for NFL, and I really love that. So I am a I love the Green Bay Packers, just because my brother was a Green Bay Packer fan growing up. So that was during Brett Favre and Reggie White, like their heyday. So I love Packers because of them. I don't necessarily know too much about the Packers currently because when you play fantasy, you're kind of invested in players, not so much in teams. That was a loud truck. So I really was following the Rams because I had Gurley and I won my fantasy team, my fantasy league. Yeah, Here's one. You try and are very organized. You know, I try. I'm not naturally very organized, but I have grown in this area. I think part of it has come with minimalism. I really love minimalizing everything except for books. Actually, I've been thinking about minimalizing my books too. I have like this entire science fiction section that I will never probably read again. And it's not like something that someone comes over and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta read this book. Like, no one's interested in the Han Solo trilogy. So I give away all my, like, any self-help books I have. But, like, what do you do with your fiction that no one wants to read? Like, what do you do? What do you do? Answer me. So I do try. I'm not naturally organized. The biggest thing I have learned in having my own, like, space with Tim and with Claire is that if everything has its place, if everything has a place, it's so much easier to clean. So if something doesn't have a place, I've learned to either A, get rid of it, or B, give it a spot, give it a home. We have a couple things in our house right now that don't have spots. I'm just like, I don't even know what to do with this. So, and it's like, I don't want to give it away, but at the same time, I have no place to put it. So making sure that I just put things in maybe even a temporary spot helps me. Yeah, because I just don't like it. Like, we just went through Claire's toys, got rid of a bunch of stuff, and then we got 3 more items gifted to her. So now we're going back through and getting rid of 3 other things, because basically we want to teach Claire, we don't want to teach her materialism. We also don't want to create a chaotic environment by having so much stuff. Like, I just think about all the smartest people in the world and that time periods they grew up in, they had a lot of minimalistic toys and so they really had to use their imagination. And so when we were growing up, we had toys and stuff, and we had TV and stuff, but like we just wanted to be outside. And I will never forget a lady telling me that if you have boys, literally give them a stick and a rock and they will play outside and let their imagination do all the work. So that's kind of more our style, is that we just, those are like the top 5 assumptions. I would totally have read more if I had more, but nobody cares. I get it though. Sometimes you're just like over like, I don't want to ask you a question. Just go away. I'm muting you. Anyway, yeah, so thank you guys for asking me. I just thought it was cute because I really do post a lot of heavy stuff all the time. It's just who I am as a person. I just love depth. I also have a fun side. I really do. I'm a fun person. I love Scrabble and Great British Bake Off and Risk and Sequence and board games. And does that sound fun? I don't know. Maybe it's not. My husband told me I was an 80-year-old because I was sitting on my couch in my robe drinking coffee, like, and he just looked at me. He's like, you just seem like you're just this little old lady right now. And I'm like, my soul is, guys, it's a blue jay. Or no, it's a blue jay. So thank you for submitting. Thank you for watching. I hope that this was kind of fun, mixing it up a little bit. And if you ever want to ask me questions, you can just DM me on my Instagram. You can follow me over there. You can also follow my Fancy Food Journal. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from a nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said.